A teacher once said that he did not believe a person could be arrogant enough to change their own destiny. However, I am that arrogant person who changed my own destiny. I took my 2 social media accounts that were generating only $1,300 per month for 6 to 7 years and grew them to around $23,000 per month. In this video, I will reveal how I increased my income from $1,300 to $23,000. But before I share my secrets to wealth, I want you to contemplate one question: why have the various pieces of information you've received, whether from books or social media, had such little impact on your life? What is the root cause? For example, when I heard the teacher say he didn't think people could arrogantly change their destiny, and my social media income was $1,300 per month, supposedly my destiny, I changed it in just 3 months to $23,000. And this was in a year when it was very difficult to grow social media due to the economic downturn. So someone hears this teacher say humans can't arrogantly change their destiny, yet they don't believe it and end up doing just that. As I've said before, the formula for destiny is, you become what you believe. Of course, I don't mean this in a purely idealistic way. I believe in my own ability to grow my income from $1,300 to $23,000 based on objective assessments of my skills, not blind confidence. If you lack the ability but still believe, that would be delusional thinking. Our belief must be grounded in objective prerequisites, not delusions. For example, I'm 5 feet 6 inches. If I believed I could become the next Michael Jordan in the NBA, I think I'd need medication. Next, I'll explain how I used social media to radically change my fortune. I believe the first step to transforming your destiny is making an objective assessment to position yourself accurately. For me, that meant acknowledging strengths like my natural talent for practical skills and entrepreneurship, and my relative success compared to ordinary people. Aside from my social media earnings, my passive income is often over $50,000 per month. Some may say $50,000 doesn't make me very successful. That's true. But I can share useful experiences with people less fortunate. I aim to communicate my authentic thoughts and knowledge in ways my audience can absorb. With this positioning, I grew my social media income from $1,300 to $23,000. Many people live unsatisfying lives because they position themselves incorrectly, misaligning their lives. It's like having a herniated disc, constant pain and discomfort that seems inescapable. I think most ordinary people's lives consist of this helpless feeling. To break free, first properly position yourself. I split this positioning into 2 types: your life purpose, how you should act and what you should do, and the positioning of knowledge you receive, discerning what resonates and what doesn't, and how to apply insights. If you fail to position knowledge in your life purpose, your life drifts like a boat lost at sea, with constant back pain and anguish. So my life purpose became wanting to be a best-selling author, since I naturally desire to write daily, critiquing society. Seek your purpose through self-reflection on what you want to do and by trying diverse activities and tuning into your feelings. This helps refine your positioning. Next is a crucial concept: the anti-human nature. When you sense talent in an area and pursue related work, you'll discover a fatal issue. No matter your talent, at high levels you must accept the downsides of that pursuit. For instance, my gifts are teaching and writing, but as an author, many fans with psychological issues seek my help solving procrastination, negativity, nihilism. I realized that despite talent, high achievements in anything require accepting the bad parts too. And relying just on your emotional instincts only takes you so far. Top levels require anti-human nature, like athletes training until vomiting. Now for positioning information. I read very pragmatically, impatient with most books because I think 90% of what I take in is useless garbage. My sole goal in reading is screening for insights that apply to solving my problems. Knowledge itself is useless, only in problem solving does it become useful. You may find my values extreme, but when psychology books advise never comparing yourself to others, I see great sounding points that fail in practice. You can tell yourself not to compare, yet unconsciously still do it. He's richer than me, his fans exceed mine. Then you deceive yourself that you're above comparing and it causes all suffering. Sure, believe that, but you'll find you can't control your subconscious tendencies. These seem like wise truisms, but the right approach is linking teachings to concrete problems. This is what I mean by positioning knowledge and advice by its applicability to your life. For instance, the advice not to compare is useless to me, because I consciously do compare to boost my drive. My popular social media takes practical stances often contrary to textbooks. To increase my motivation, I actively compare like, hey, where am I better and more talented than this person? Of course I don't compare weaknesses, that feels bad. But by fostering high self-regard, my motivation strengthens. Can you really say it's wrong? Some say vanity is wrong. But I believe everything deemed wrong contains valuable aspects. My thinking is, when people vehemently denounce something as absolutely wrong, I ponder how to extract something useful from it. Once you learn to position knowledge, is it applicable? Does it resonate? You become someone who truly learns, reads, and absorbs life lessons. Human knowledge can be divided into two categories: knowledge openly shared and knowledge kept hidden. Let me give an example. Say I'm a successful entrepreneur who owns a website worth $50,000. I may boast that my site is worth $500,000. Why exaggerate the value? To inflate my ego. I'll proclaim that my site has solved numerous employment issues to make it seem more impactful. When conveying information, advice, or knowledge, people naturally highlight noble ideals, shared beliefs, values, and visions. But in practice, they operate by a different set of rules. Simply put, I may talk up my company's bright future and 100x growth potential to attract big-shot investors. Then once they bought in, I spread word of rampant corruption and impending demise, scaring them into selling their shares cheap so I can buy them back. Rinse and repeat to accumulate capital. Obviously, I can't admit such manipulative tactics openly. My point is that all the life advice and knowledge you receive today, the books and information, is fundamentally what others want you to see. The hidden, obscure knowledge drives real-world success. Only those who can discern the positioning of information and then output their own ideas aligned with practical experience can grasp the concealed knowledge not openly shared. When extensive hidden knowledge combines with surface-level learning, it's like a car engine. You may have the textbook knowledge, but without the obscured, practical insights, you can't put that knowledge into gear no matter how hard you try. Why does it fail to engage? Because others won't hand you hidden knowledge. You must develop the ability to position information and then output authentic insights tied to practical experience. Like a puzzle missing a piece, you sense something is off or missing but can't quite grasp the hidden yet vital ideas. So learn to position and output to uncover those concealed teachings, hugely impactful advice for your life. After over a decade as an entrepreneur, I have extensive hidden knowledge. Let me let you in on a truth. To summarize today's video, if you want to change your destiny, first avoid blindly accepting all sorts of information. Become an arrogant madman like me. Believe arrogantly that humans can shape their fates. You become what you believe, but with the prerequisite of objectively positioning yourself, your talents, and purpose. Otherwise, your belief becomes delusion that hurts you. Once you position your life, do the same for all the knowledge, advice, and information you receive. Then learn to output based on your feelings to find the hidden, correct insights and beliefs. If you can't do this, your life becomes a junkyard of broken wheels, steering columns, and motors, your mental knowledge worthless without application. This is what we call book smart without street smarts. Some may not grasp how I grew my social media income from $1,300 to $23,000 since I didn't teach specific money-making tactics. If you don't understand, that's fine. My videos are all positioned this way. That's the hidden knowledge I'll share for now.